Hey guys, welcome to the first official team cup call of Team Sunshine and Squats. It is August 1st, and we're just going to do a little bit of intros and just kind of get into what like Team Cup is and how to set yourself up for success for the month. So first we're going to do some introductions. I'll go first. I just wrote out a few questions just so everyone can tell everyone their story. So why did you decide to become a coach? I became a coach about a year and a half ago. I remember I was in grad school and I was complaining. I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't feel good, I don't look good, and I was like super self-conscious. And I told my boyfriend, now fiance, and I was like, I don't like the way I look. And he's like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm biking, I'm running, I'm swimming, I'm doing all this stuff, but I'm not losing any weight. So he's like, why don't you try Insanity? Like, I have the DVDs in my basement, locked away. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll try it. I was really intimidated at first, honestly, because I saw the infomercials and they look so intense. And I was like, oh, Jesus, what am I getting myself into? So I did it and I lost 15 pounds in the 60 days. So I was hooked after that. And I did a bunch more. I think I did 7 programs before I actually became a coach. Which is I guess a good thing because I kind of had the experience of the programs under my belt, but you definitely don't need that. And then Alexis reached out to me and she was like, have you ever thought of coaching? I was like, what's coaching? And she's like, well, it's you give back to people. I'm like, yeah, sign me up. That sounds awesome. So that's how I started coaching. I didn't really know what it was at first, honestly. I just knew it sounded cool. So I was like, all right, I'll do this. What workout program I'm doing? Shift Shop right now. And I'm drinking vegan vanilla Shakeology. Shift Shop is kicking my butt, but in a good way. I was actually just made a post that the first week I feel like I was really craving carbs and sugar, but this week I'm not so much anymore, which is really exciting. And then the PD book I'm reading Spirit Junkie right now, but I would highly recommend for you guys to read the 10X Rule if you're not already in the middle of a book. It's by Grant Cardone. And it's just a really good book and even get the audiobook. I would actually recommend getting the audiobook to listen to while you're driving and stuff. He just really pumps you up, and it's pretty much just about doing all the things, but doing it a 10 times what you're already doing level, so that way you can't fail. It's actually a really good book. I've listened to it 3 times. One fun fact about me is I have my master's degree in marine biology, and not a lot of people know that. But yeah, in grad school, I studied fish. That was my thing. Weak fish or gray trout, commonly. And what are your goals for the month? This month, I definitely want to hit Success Club 30. That's my goal. It's really scary. I've never hit it before. The most I've ever hit was 20. So my goal is to hit 30 and get my fiance's business to diamond, making me a 1-star diamond. So it's a hairy, scary goal, but I think if we really push this month, we could definitely do it. And another goal is just to stick with Shift Shop and finish it in its entirety and just have really good before and after pictures, because I feel I haven't had really good before and afters in a while. So I think this is the program that's going to help me with that, because people love before and after pictures. So, and it shows the product works, it's not we're just blowing smoke. It's actually a program that works. So Katie, do you want to go next, or just next on my,
my
video?
So I became a coach because I was so exhausted with my regular job. I would come home and all I would do is check customer service responses, emails. I was so overwhelmed, and I broke down at a Cheesecake Factory actually. And my boyfriend's like, you're not you. And I was like, I can't get away from work. That's all I do. I wake up, I check my emails, I check sales numbers. So Danielle had always been emailing me or messaging me you should be a coach, you always post about your fitness stuff. So I felt it was such a great hobby to have on the side to really put my energy towards that. And honestly, even just the way that my Instagram has transformed, it's all full of positivity, and I'm I love it. I hate going on Facebook or my other Instagram account, because I'm oh, that one's negative, this one's so nice. I love it. I've only been a coach for a month. So right now I'm doing Shift Shop. I've done 21 Day Fix and I loved it. I loved 22-minute hardcore. So I've done a bunch of different programs, but really the only time that they stick, like that I follow it through, is when I was in an accountability group. So I really, really believe in the groups and having that like sisterhood, if you will. So when I was in college, I did Weight Watchers, and that was the only time that anything ever stuck. And that was when I lost the like 40 pounds. And it's because two of my girlfriends were like, oh, if I do it, will you do it? And like, the only time that weight loss ever worked for me was having a sisterhood and a support group. So I really believe in the challenge groups. I'm reading Super Life, and I think like my boyfriend and dad are tired of me like texting like, did you guys drink enough water today? Because water is really important to your life. Like everything in that book, and it's so realistic. Like sometimes I read things and I'm like, all right, like I get it, like I should eat healthy, where like this one actually breaks it down and I'm like, ooh, like I really don't want to go eat that processed garbage because I don't like want to have all that stuff in me. A fun fact about me, oh my god, I guess my shoes always have to match my workout outfit. Like I don't feel good if my shoes don't match my workout outfit. So I have like 7 pairs of sneakers, and the finish line manager in my store that I work in now, he's always like, you have a problem, like you're here every day looking at sneakers. I'm like, I know, like I don't know, I need my outfit to match. And my goal for this month is definitely to hit Success Club, and just to keep kind of get a rhythm down, because right now I'm like last month, the last week, I was like, ooh, okay, now I get it. Like I have to be really aggressive. So just getting that rhythm of like building the relationship for like 2-3 days and then inviting them and then keeping going with that. So I'm excited for this team cup.
That's so funny that you say that about the sneakers. I literally had 1 pair of sneakers, and it's the only pair I've had for like 2 years.
You need new sneakers.
Sarah's like cringing on the inside. Is your life?
I have so many, and they're all Nikes. Like they have to be Nikes.
Yeah, Nikes are the best.
Oh.
All right, Sarah, you ready?
Yeah, I think so. I'm Sarah, and I'm coaching because I love people. Like, I just love talking to people, and I love helping people, and I love doing, and I just love people. So that's kind of why I do it. And I'm doing T25 this month, so I'm super excited about that. It's something that I've never done before, and it's super fun. Um, and it makes me sweat more than I've ever sweat before in my entire life. And I actually worked out right before this. This is why my hair looks so beautiful right now. I'm doing chocolate vegan Shakeology. Um, it's so far my favorite flavor. And I just bought the chocolate sunshine for my kids, and it just came today, so I'm super excited for them to come home on Tuesday and try it. I can't wait. I'm gonna try to like let them open the box. So the box is like staring at me right now, wanting me to open it, and I keep telling it to be quiet because they're not here to get it yet. Anyway, I just finished the Compound Effect, so I'm kind of like between books. Um, Not really between, because like I've been picking up ones that I've already read, but I'm looking for something new, so I plan on picking one up tomorrow. Um, a fun fact about me. Well, of course, my shoes. I have I don't have that pair of sneakers though, but like I have to like you guys might kick me out of the group, but I love Under Armour shoes. I like Nikes, but I love my Under Armour shoes. I'm
I've
sorry.
never tried Under Armour shoes.
Oh, they're like feathers on your feet. It's amazing. I love them. I have probably 10 pair because of all the colors. And I probably have 10 pair of Nikes too, but I mean 300 pair of shoes, probably only 30 of them are workout shoes. So I need to go shopping quickly. I need to go shopping for shoes. I have a degree in culinary arts, so I love to cook. Um,
Ooh.
I also have a teaching degree too, which I don't use either of them. However, I love them both. My goals this month are, of course, I want to make Success Club. Um, and like above anything else, I'm like on a huge mission right now, working towards self-love. Not overworking myself, being more organized. Of course, I love my before and afters as well. But like Danielle said, I'm looking for like a big before and after because it seems like all of my before and afters are kind of old. Not old, maybe that's the wrong word, but like it just seems like I've been stagnant for a couple of months, so I'm a little bit frustrated with that. But anyway,
I'm so happy you're working on self-love. Like that makes me so happy because I know how Sarah works because I was the same way and I would just beat myself up over like little things that I didn't need to beat myself up over. And it's so freeing once you get like past that and you just like accept yourself for who you are. And I'm like really happy that you're doing that. And as far as, let's see, I had something else to say, but now I'm like completely blanking. But I think it's really good that both of you are aiming for Success Club. I think it's totally doable. And like with this group and everything, like I can give you more one-on-one attention than like someone else on the team that's not in this group. And I'll be doing like some trainings in this too, which I think will help, and like just be posting resources and stuff for you guys to use, and just like keeping it all organized on here. So thank you for your introductions. I definitely need to step up my shoe game is what I just learned. Okay, so we'll get right into this and kind of just go through everything so you guys aren't on here for too long. So just to give you an idea of what Team Cup is, because I know it's, for me, at least at first, Team Cup was really abstract. I was like, I don't really get what this is. So what it is it's a month-long team contest where coaches have the chance to work together and push themselves to exceed their personal best. Coaches will form teams, set goals, and hold each other accountable as they earn Success Club points and cup points throughout the month of August. Eligible coaches have the opportunity to earn exciting rewards, including the overall winning team being flown to Los Angeles, California to tour Beachbody corporate headquarters, meet Beachbody executives, and sweat through a personal workout with a Beachbody celeb trainer. So if we make one of those top 10 teams, that is absolutely amazing, and that'd be so cool. But I know that we are already excited for like the sweatshirt. So
yeah.
So that's really what it is. It's pretty much Team Cup is just a way to get organized, to get a small team and really push, and just help as many people as you possibly can. And, you know, there's like different ways to earn points, which I'll go through, but the main way is through earning Success Club points, which equals helping people, or rank advancing. So, how to earn points. So you get, for every one Success Club point you get, it equals one cup point. So for each person you get started with a challenge pack or a Shakeology home direct order, it's 2 Success Club points. So if you get 2 Success Club points for signing someone up with Beachbody and Advanced Shakeology, or just Shakeology, you get 2 cup points as well. To rank advance, you get 3 team cup points. So my goal is for you guys, all of you, to rank advance to Emerald. Because if you all rank advance to Emerald, that's 12 team cup points, like just right there. Not even including the points you get for Success Club points. So a Success Club point, you earn 2 Success Club points for every person you get started with a challenge pack. I'm going to type or Shakeology HD, which means home direct. That means you get it every month. And a challenge pack is a workout program / BOD plus Shakeology. And so the rank advancement goes coach, which all of you on the team are coach status at this point. And then there's Emerald, there's Ruby, there's Diamond, and there's Star Diamond. So our goals as a team is, I know this is scary, but my standard for you guys is hitting Success Club 10. Now, if you don't hit it, it's not the end of the world, but that's my goal for you because I know you all can do it. And it's a good push goal, you know what I mean? So it's not like you're aiming small. I mean, you're aiming big, so that way if you do miss it, you still hit a really good goal, as opposed to aiming small and hitting it or not hitting it and like, you know, just getting a little bit less than you were planning. So I always say reach higher than you think you can. So that way, as long as you do everything, you know you did your absolute best. So like I said, my goal is Success Club 30 just because I like need to prove to myself that I can do it. But I want you all to hit Success Club 10. If you want to go past that, by all means, like do your thing. Nothing's holding you back. I would like all of you Emerald, which I'll get into what Emerald means in a second. And I would like to rank advance to Star Diamond by getting my fiance's account to Diamond status. So those are our goals for this month. So what is an Emerald coach? To achieve the rank of Emerald, you must be 1, an active coach with at least 50 personal volume points and have 1 personally sponsored active coach or higher on your right leg and left leg. So you guys don't have to worry about personal volume. Shakeology on HD generates 90 personal volume per month. So like you're already set with that. All you have to do is make sure you have an active coach on your right leg and on your left leg. And that means that you're a diamond. Now, if you guys have spouses or significant others, if they're into this, I would highly recommend getting them started on your weak leg or your, I don't want to get into strong leg and weak leg because it's confusing, but I'll help you. Like when you do, or if you do get your spouse or significant other signed up, I would recommend putting them on your weak leg, and I'll help you do that when the time comes, if the time comes. So that's what Emerald is. It's just having 2 people under you, 1 on your left leg and 1 on your right leg. So in other words, getting 2 people started with a challenge pack. Perks of being an Emerald coach. You earn a team cycle bonus. It's hard to explain, but it's a way for you to earn extra income. So pretty much how it breaks down is if you get 100 points on one leg and 200 points on the other leg, you cycle and you get a $14 bonus. And you can cycle numerous times within a week and like just multiply 14 times 14 times 14 and you can like max out your bonuses. So it's really beneficial to be Emerald just because you can make that extra bonus. And you also qualify for free customer leads. So that means Beachbody just sends you people, which is amazing because these are people that just signed up through like teambeachbody.com and didn't even have a coach. So Beachbody will actually send these people to you and to your back office and be like, hey, like this person needs help. Like you should contact them. They signed up with, you know, whatever it is, and you'll see it on there. And, you know, you have the opportunity to reach out to them and be like, hey, like, do you need a coach? I'm here for you. Please don't feel don't hesitate to reach out to me for anything. Like I'm here to help you. So those are the 2 like really big perks of being an Emerald coach. All right, to get into the prizes, which is my favorite part. So if we qualify individually for Success Club 5, which means helping 3 people this month minimum, because each person, there's no way to earn 1 Success Club point for an order. So you're going to get 2 Success Club points no matter what kind of order the person gets. So Success Club 6 really, and we all individually, if we hit this, we'll get a, I think it's a blanket. It looks like a blanket or like I don't know. I think it's a blanket. But if we all hit Success Club 5 in the team, we'll get the blanket and the sweatshirt, which is really cool. And like these sweatshirts are super, super cute. And like when I went to Summit, which is like this huge Beachbody convention that they have every year, they have this place called The Core, and The Core has everything you could think of, like Beachbody attire, the programs. They actually came out with a new shoe line, and they have like all different kinds of equipment and everything like that. And like when I tell you that their stuff is not cheap, like it is really high quality material. Like I remember I was looking in there and like a tank top was like $45 because of the material. They use that really nice like dry fit material, and the sweaters are, you know, they're gonna last you a lifetime. So these are like really cool prizes. And then if you get a top 10 team prize, you get a cool Beachbody bike, and then you also get the sweatshirt and the blanket. And if you get the grand prize, you get flown out to Los Angeles, and then you get to work out with the super trainers, and you also get a nice Team Cup trophy for winning. I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like the last 3 years Canadian teams have won. So I'm hoping a US team wins a little bit on the inside, but we'll see. So the thing that I would recommend doing every single day, like non-negotiable, is your vital behaviors. And that's doing your personal development, doing your workout and drinking your Shakeology, and sharing your story on social media, and inviting. So when I say inviting, I don't mean just like cold calling people and being like, hey, join my challenge group. Like, that's not going to work. What you have to do is you really have to build relationships with them, gain their trust, and, you want to trust them as well. And from there, be like, hey, and like figure out what they're struggling with. Don't just like throw a workout program at them. Be like, hey, like, what are you struggling with? Are you struggling with your nutrition? Are you struggling with being motivated? Are you struggling with finding the right workout program that's going to tone your thighs? Like, really figure out like what they're struggling with and why they want to get healthy. You have to figure out their why and like what's driving them to do this, whether it be they want to be able to keep up with their kids, or they want to provide a support system for an elderly relative, or anything like that. Like, figure out like why they want to do this. Maybe it's just for themselves. I mean, most people probably just want to do this for themselves so they feel good in that new dress that they got, or they want to feel comfortable in a bikini. So make sure you're really figuring out people's why they want to get healthy and fit. So Team Cup calls are going to be held every Tuesday at 8:45. Now, this is subject to change just because I want everyone to be able to go on these calls. I know tonight we're missing Julia and Maria, but weekly I would love for us all to be hop on. If not, these calls are recorded. And if you don't have Zoom already, you can download it at zoom.us, and you can just, it's free. It's just like a video conference website that gives you this like app. So it's really simple to use, and all you have to do is like click on a link and it connects you directly to this chat, which is really nice, or this like conference. So this I uploaded in the files tab of the Team Cup Facebook group. It's also in the actual team page, like Team Pura Vida, but I wanted to keep it here separate too. So this is a new coach checklist that I thought would be really helpful for you guys. It kind of just breaks down like what to do each day to stay on track. And it's cool because you can actually have like check boxes, which makes me really happy. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm like super OCD and I love my to-do list, and like I literally like my life is run by to-do lists. So having things to check off is just like really rewarding for me. So on here it says, work on you. You are first and foremost the most important because you can't give to others unless your cup is full. So don't see it as selfish to like work on yourself, work on your health, work on your mental, stability or anything like that, because you have to make sure that you're in the right spot to help anyone else. So that's, working out with and doing your Shakeology and reading your personal development and creating a to-do list every day. Because honestly, like I have a to-do list of things that I do daily, but there's things that come up that aren't on my to-do list that I like need to get done, like whether it be planning a new group or making a new advertisement or doing something like separate. So make sure that you have a daily to-do list that you can work off of. Power hours, if you guys have like an hour within the day where you can just like sit down and crank, plan out your power hours and like what are you going to do during your power hour. Just make sure you have like a game plan going in so you don't get sucked into scrolling your news feed and are unproductive, because I know that happens. It's happened to me before, and I have to like self-audit myself and be like, stop scrolling. Like you're not getting anything done. So that's really helpful. And then help others and meet new people. So posting 2 to 3 times on social media a day. Now it doesn't all have to be like Shakeology and workouts and all that. I would really recommend just being you on your social media. So my rule is it should be 80% you and 20% Beachbody, because everyone, like someone could just go to the website and buy the programs and the Shakeology. Like it doesn't really mean anything. What they really need is to see who you are, and so they can connect with you. So then adding and following 5 to 7 people, whether it be on Facebook or on Instagram. Those are the 2 platforms I use. I know Maria's really like into Snapchat. So if you want to do that with Snapchat, that's totally fine. And messaging 2 to 3 new people a day. I say challenge. I want you to message 7 to 10 people a day. I think that's like a really good baseline for you to definitely form relationships, meet new people, and really, expand your network and reconnect. So whether that be commenting on people's walls or, liking a picture, I think commenting is a lot more personal than liking pictures. And it gets people's attention more too, because I don't know about you, but like when I see likes, I never really like click and open and see who liked it. But if someone comments, like I know exactly who commented on my picture or video. So 4 invites a day, that means inviting to a free group or a challenge group or coaching if you feel that this person would be a really good coach. Liking 250 to 500 pictures on Instagram a day, that probably takes about I know it sounds daunting, but it takes about 15 minutes, I want to say. I honestly have my fiance do that for me every night because I don't like doing it. So if you have a significant other that you're like, hey, can you do my likes for me? Feel free. Connecting with your peeps. So check in with the groups, check in with the Team Cup page, check in with Team Confidence, check in with Team Pura Vida, see if there's anything that would catch your attention or that you can, contribute to. And check in with me too. If you have any questions or if you just need hey, Danielle, I finished X, Y, and Z, what else should I do? Feel free to contact me. I'm here to help you. I want you to succeed. And if I have any of the resources that you need, I'll be more than happy to share them with you. And then weekly down here, check in with the team. So that means team pages, national wake-up calls every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I always post a little screenshot of who's talking, and the phone number is in there too. And there's also a podcast that you can download and catch the recording if you missed the actual live call. Creating a new contact list. This is super, super key, and I highly recommend it. So I use Google Streak. I know, Sarah, I think you use Google Streak too. And if you don't, I'd recommend using it. It's just a really good way to keep track of your contacts. And if you want to, I could share in our team page kind of how to use Streak and how to set it up. But it's pretty much just a tracking system. It kind of looks like Excel, but it's really customizable. And you could set alerts of, it sends an email notification hey, check in with this person this day at this time. So it's really, really customizable and straightforward. It's awesome. I use it all the time. So team call, again, is on Tuesdays, subject to change depending on people's schedules. And then Team Confidence, Alexis's call, is on Wednesdays at 8:45. I would highly recommend hopping on those too, because she usually has some really helpful stuff that she talks about. And then plan your Instagram posts. Some people love to plan the day before, all their Instagram posts for the next day. I personally do them on the fly, which isn't always good because sometimes I'm caught in a situation where I know I need to post, but I can't give it my full attention. So they're kind of crappy. So if you feel that your schedule is super busy, I would recommend scheduling your posts the night before or the day before. Or sometimes people just do the whole week. If they're just on a roll, they just have them all planned out for the week. I'm wow, you go girl, because I can't do that. So again, I shared the scripts in the team page, but I also saved the link in the Team Cup page. If someone asks you something and you have no idea how to respond to them, I have so many scripts that I've been using and I've been updating. You have it in real time, so every time I update it, you guys will see the update. And feel free to use these, but make them your own, so it's not you're using my words, because people, if they know you, they'll be that didn't really sound like Katie, or that didn't really sound like Sarah. So make sure you make it your own, just because this business is about being authentically you and being genuine. And if you have a question, be resourceful. Google, YouTube, teambeachbody.com. There's a bunch of FAQs, or ask in the team page. Beachbody has been around for a while, and there's a lot of amazing coaches who have made so many amazing resources. I found some, actually Pinterest is a good one too, if you want to look up a meal plan or anything like that. But Google it. I mean, you'll find the answer. And teambeachbody.com is really good too because there's a lot of frequently asked question pages and there's forums and all that stuff. So I'm sure you can find the answer. And if you can't, of course, feel free to come to me. But I would suggest checking all of those first before you come to me. So the game plan and the team calendar, I have this set up. Can you guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So I made this today and it kind of goes through the month and I'll post it. I'm waiting on Alexis. She has a few dates that I need to put in here, but this is like a rough draft and I'll post it in the team page when I'm done. But pretty much inviting to your free group is this week. I just did all my invites yesterday and today. And then we add everyone to the free group on Friday. And then the free group actually runs the 7th to the 11th. And then while this is running, you're going to be inviting to the challenge group, which starts on the 21st this month. And then, so you're going to be inviting to the challenge group like all through here, these 2 weeks. So, and then this just shows you the pink is the challenge group. It runs into September. And then there's also the national wake up call I have on here. And then the team cup call is on here as well. And then it tells you when to post call to actions, which means like just being straight with people and being like, hey, if you want to join my challenge group, like put send me your email, or if you want to join this free group, shoot me a direct message, or if you want to become a coach or you want to know more about what coaching is, comment here. So call to actions mean you're literally calling on people to take action on whatever you're advertising. So that's just and I put like good times to post too. I usually post at night, but I know some people do it in the morning. So like here, post a challenge group call to action. Here's a challenge group call to action, post a coaching call to action. So again, I'll set this all up in the team page when it's completed, because I know Alexis has like a sneak peek event for both the challenge group and and coaching. So I'll say like, this is when her sneak peek events are. Invite for the sneak peek this day. But I'll add that all when I get it. And let me see where, gotta go back to this. So, all right, so that's pretty much it. I wanted to give you a rundown of the month and how it's all gonna pan out. And this says that I have less than a minute left. So does anyone have any questions? I try to make that really quick, but at the same time, I gave you a lot of information. So if you have any questions after this, please feel free to ask me. But as of now, do you have any questions?
I'm good.
All right, cool. Well, that being said, thank you guys for hopping on. Sorry, it was a little bit longer than a half an hour, Katie.
No.
But I'm going to pass out right after this too, because I'm a grandma and go to bed at 9:30. So thanks for hopping on, guys. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to post in the team page or text me or anything like that. But I'm really excited, and I know this is going to be a really great month.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.